everybody. Welcome to our 2 o'clock Facebook Live with the Fitness Center here at High Point Medical Center. Hello, we are going to be doing a chair strength training routine today. So pretty easy. We'll do a simple warm-up, and then after we do our simple warm-up, we'll head to the chair and we'll do mainly strength training followed by a short standing portion and then some stretches. So it should be pretty easy, but we're focusing on strength today. So make sure that, again, you have a chair with you, preferably something without arms. It's going to be a little bit easier for you to move. So, of course, I have the chair without arms. We're going to use just hand weights today, hand weights and body weight. So hopefully you have a set of hand weights at home. Remember, even if you don't have a set of hand weights, there are plenty of options that you can use for household items. You can use vegetable cans. You can use jugs of water. You can use grocery bags. If you put cans in the grocery bags and grab onto the handles, you can use that as a substitute for hand weights as well. So remember, if you don't have hand weights, do not worry if you don't have them. Again, you can find a pretty easy substitute around the house. Just something that's weighted that you can grip. Also, if you don't have hand weights, you don't have anything that you can use, it's also beneficial if you just deal without any weights. It'll be a very good range of motion workout, just going through the movement as well. So I hope that you enjoy. One announcement before we go ahead and get started, we do have our Heart and Soul 5K run coming up this year. Due to current events, we will not hold it here at the hospital, but it will be a virtual run. So what that means is that you sign up to do the run, and you can complete it anytime from October 24th to October 31st on your own. So you can do it in your neighborhood, you can grab a friend, make sure you're socially distanced, you can do it at a lake, a park. So this is kind of go as you own, as you feel comfortable with 5K. So it's the Heart and Soul 5K. It's going to be done from October 24th to October 31st, and you can sign up online. If you go to High Point Regional Health Foundation, .com. That's going to be, again, that's High Point Regional Health Foundation.com. If you just do a Google search for that, the website will come up, click on it, and you'll also see for a 5K, the Heart and Soul 5K. Again, this year is going to be virtual. We encourage you to sign up. Anybody that you know will be comfortable doing it, sign up. Again, you can complete it in your neighborhood, at your favorite park, at your favorite trail, and just do that 5K or that 3.2 miles. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. So remember, we are doing strength today. So make sure that, again, you have a chair, you have some hand weights, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're just going to start with a nice and easy warm-up. I'm going to stand in front of my chair so that you can see my legs. Remember, anytime we're doing any type of chair routine, you can always, I would encourage you to get behind your chair. That way you have it to hold on to if you need to, or if you don't feel comfortable with your balance. So we're just going to do a nice and easy warm-up. We're just going to start with a march. So marching, just march, moving those feet. Remember, we're going to do arms and legs, but if you don't feel comfortable doing the legs, or if you don't feel comfortable doing the arms, just choose. Either do just arms or just legs. So remember, we always work on an RPE scale. We try to get a 1 to 10. So basically, 1 will be really easy, 10 is super hard. You always want to be moderate. So about 5, maybe a little bit lower, maybe a little bit higher, but never where it feels like you're not doing anything, a 1, and never a 10 where you feel like you can't do anymore. All right, so just warming up. So we're just getting that blood going, getting that body warm, getting that heart beat up a little bit. And we're just going to start with some arm movements. We're just going to push forward and in, push forward and in. That's it. So we're just pushing our arms right in front of our chest as we keep our marching legs. Now remember, if you don't feel comfortable doing the legs, you can just do the arms up. Breathing in and out, shoulders down, back straight, forward and in, forward. Now let's take the arms up. We're going to reach up and down. Good. Up. So both arms up, above your head if you feel comfortable. Reach up and lower. Up. 4 more times. 4. Good. 3. You should feel like you're warming up. 2. 1 more. All right, let's go back to that forward push. Forward. Forward and in. Good. Forward and in. Keep breathing in and out. Let's do 4 more. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. All right, reach above the head for 8. Here we go. 8 and down. 7. 6. One more. Back to forward push. Let's do it. 4, 3. Maybe your arms get a little bit tired. 2. One more. Reach above the head. 4, 4. And down. 3, 2. One more. All right, let's drop the arms. Give the arms a little bit of a break. They're nice and warm. We're going to switch to a little warm up for the lower body. Here we go. We're going to stand still. We're just going to do hamstring curls. We're going to do right and left. So what we're doing, we're bringing that heel into the body, keeping that knee down. Good. So it's right heel and left. Right heel and left. So we're giving that upper body a little bit of a break and warming up those legs. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's do some knees up. Left. So we've done this one before. We're just lifting that knee straight from the hip, just as high as we feel comfortable, kind of like a slow march. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hamstring curls. Right, left, right, and left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Knees up. Right, left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls. 4, 4, 3, 2. Knee lift. 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls. 4, 3, 2. Knee lift. 4, 3, 2. March it out. Good job. So now we're warm, upper and lower body. We're going to put all that together, the forward push, up push, hands and knees, and then we'll get ready for our strength. So breathe in and out. Body nice and warm. Get ready in 4, 3, 2. Push forward. 4 and in. 3, 2. Arms up for 4, 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls. 4, 3, 2. Knee lift. 4, 3, 2. March it out. Good job. All right. So you should be nice and warm. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. I didn't mention that before, but remember, at any time throughout this exercise, throughout this class, you can always drink water. It would be handy if you have it right next to you. So go ahead and we'll have our seat and grab our hand weights. So again, when you're sitting at a chair, again, preferably you want to have a chair with no arms on it because that's not going to impede your arm movements at all. But if you have one with the arms, that's okay. First thing you want to do is scoot your hips up to the front part of the chair. When your hips are at the front part of the chair, just make your core work a little bit more and you're not just leaning and relaxing on the back of the chair. So you want to sit up nice and straight, shoulders over hips, sitting up nice and tall. Good, breathing in and out, always keeping that chest up. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your hand weights. So you should just have hand weights. Remember, cans of vegetables, jugs, grocery bags with weighted items in them, anything that is going to give you a little bit of resistance. Or remember, you can do it without any weights. All right, so we're just going to start with some nice and easy bicep curls. You're going to tuck your elbows into the side. Again, sitting up nice and straight. We're going to curl our hands up to our shoulders, and then we're going to slowly come back down to the side. Good, breathing in and out. Curl up, and then down. Let's try 10 more. 10, and lower. 9, and lower. 8, and lower. 7, keep breathing in and out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. We're going to hold the last one. 2, 1 more. Keep those elbows down. Curl it up and hold. All right, so now my hands are at my shoulders. Now we're going to move on to the shoulders, and we're going to do a shoulder press. We're going to push those hands straight up above your head, and then down. Just go to where you feel comfortable. Up and down. 6 more. 6, and lower. Keep breathing. 5, and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Lift and lower. Now come all the way back down to your starting position. We're going to combine those two movements, a bicep curl to a shoulder press for 4. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Ready, let's go. Bicep curl, up, down, and lower. 3 more. Curl. Up. Down. 2 more. Curl. Up. Down. Last one. Bicep curl. Shoulder press. Down. And starting. Very good job. So again, you should feel that in your biceps, your shoulders, all upper body here. Now we're going to move on from that, and we're going to move on to our upper back. So go ahead and place your hands right on your thighs. And you, again, we're going to scoot up to the front part of your chair. If you're not all the way up to the front, make sure you scoot up, maybe shift it back a little bit. For our row, we're going to hinge forward at our waist. So we're keeping our chest up, and we're just leaning forward at our waist. All right, now we're going to take our hand weights, and we're going to bring them right in front of us at a diagonal. So it doesn't have to be very high. I want you to go to where you feel comfortable, of course. Now you're going to pull your hand weights to your rib cage, right by your chest, and squeeze your elbows right behind you, and you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now you're going to bring them back to your diagonal. Keep your chest up, look straight ahead. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then come back in. Opening up the chest, let's do 10, back to your diagonal. 9, and lower. 8, squeeze those shoulder blades and breathe. 7, good, keep breathing. 6, you got it. 5, keep going. 4, 3, 2, one more. Squeeze and lower. Relax, good, sit straight back up. So what's your number on the scale now, 1 to 10? Are you maybe a 4? You're lower, so just remember, make sure you're not up there, 9 or 10, and you feel like you need to stop. Take a break at any time that you need to. Now we're going to move on from the back, and we're going to work on the back of the arms, the triceps. So we worked on the biceps, now we're going to do the back of the arms, the triceps. So we're going to do this one, we're going to do one hand weight at a time. So we're going to keep our left hand on our thigh, back into that other position that we just did. We're going to hinge forward at our waist, keeping our chest up. We're going to take our hand, and we're going to bring it just kind of like that ending position we just did. Your right hand is right at your rib cage, right on your side. Now I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see me. You do not have to turn to the side. So you can see my elbow is straight back. My hand is right at my rib cage. I'm going to work on the back of the arm and tricep. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my hand weight, hinging at the elbow, I'm going to bring it straight back and then curl it back in. So back and in. Notice my elbow is not moving. 10 and in. 9, just that form. 8, good, keep breathing. 7, 6, nice and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 2, 1, and relax. Good, sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to try all that on the other side. All right, so now we're going to, again, hinge forward at our waist. This time we're going to keep our right hand on our thigh. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to bring it right at our rib cage, our elbows pointing straight back. Remember, I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see me. Remember, my elbows back. Ready? 12 with ease. Back and in. 11 and in. 10, 9, stay strong and breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Back and relax. All right, let's turn back to the front part of your chair. All right, how is that? So you should have felt that in the back upper arm, the tricep. All right, so now did a lot with that upper body. We're going to go ahead and move on to the lower body just for a little bit, just to give your upper body a little bit of a break. And we're going to do one of my favorites, sit and stand. So love this one because it's really easy to do. All you need is a chair. You can have hand weights to add to it, but you really just need that chair to work on the lower body. So I always say, so basically it's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to stand up and sit back down. So basically you're just standing up and then sit back down. Now what if you're at home and you say, I just really cannot stand out of my chair? That is okay. You can just mark in place, keeping your hand weights or your hands on your thighs. You're still getting good work with the quadriceps and the hip flexors. All right, if you can stand up, then of course you're going to keep your hands on your thighs, keep your chest up, stand up, and then sit back down. Now the hardest level, you're going to do what's called a push press. You're going to have your hand weights at your shoulders, and as you stand up, you're going to push those weights above your head And then when you sit back down, you're going to have your hand weights come back to your shoulders. Now, it's not a shoulder press. What we're doing, we're using the momentum in our legs to power those weights above our head. So it's a power movement up and then sit back down. So you want that body and the arms to move in one complete movement, not the body and then the arms all together. All right, so level 1, march in place. Level 2, stand up and sit back down. Level 3, we're doing that push press, pushing the weights above your head. If you get tired at any time, of course, sit a couple out because we are going to try 12, okay? All right, so chest up. Pick your level that you're going to try, push press, or just sit to stand, or marching. Ready? Let's go. Stand and lower. Good. 11 and down. 10, remember you don't have to keep up with me. 9, you can go at your own level. 8, 7, I'm going to try some push presses here. 6, remember one movement if you're doing a push press. 5, keep breathing. 4, slowly lower yourself down. 3, 2, one more. Up, down, and relax. Good job. How was that? Tired? Need a water break? All right. So go ahead and grab some water if you need to. And as you grab your water, when you're finished grabbing your water, you feel comfortable, go ahead and take one hand weight and place it on the floor. Any hand weight, because you just want one hand weight in your hand for the next exercise. So maybe your heart rate is up a little bit about after that. Maybe your number on the scale is maybe a 6 now, where it was a 4. So just take a deep breath. Exhale. Grab some water. And we're moving on to the next exercise. All right. So we're going to work on the shoulder next. All right. So we're going to work on the shoulder with a little bit of external rotation, kind of working on those muscles that support and stabilize that shoulder joint. All right. So we're going to have the hand weight in our right hand. You're going to have your left hand on your lap. You're going to tuck your right elbow into your side with your palm facing in. Still sitting up nice and tall. You're going to take your forearm, just your forearm, out to the side and then come in. Good. Out and in. 6, keep that elbow glued into the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Out and in. All right, now hold that elbow in place. Now the next movement we're going to do, we're going to use the same placement of your hand weight and your elbow, but now we're going to push forward and in. Good. Push forward and in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Forward, in, and relax. All right, good. How's that arm feel? A little tired? All right, we're not done yet. We're going to combine those two movements. So you're going to take it out to the side, in, forward. Let's try 4. Let's go. Out, in, forward, 1. Out, in, forward, 2. Out, in, forward, 3. Out, in, forward, forward. Good job. Take it out. All right, so now we're going to do all that on the other side. So, switching the weight to the left hand, your right hand is on your side, sitting up nice and straight, palm facing in. Now we're going to start with that external rotation first, kind of working on the muscles of the that support and stabilize that shoulder, or the rotator cuff muscles. All right, so we're going to take it out to the side and in, just like before. 7 and in, 6 and in, 5, keep breathing, 4, 3, 2. Now let's take it forward. Forward and in. Forward and in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Forward and in. All right, you ready to put them together? Out and forward. All right, let's go. Out, forward, in. Out, in, forward. 2 more. Out, in, forward. Last one. Out, in, forward, in. And relax. Good job. Again, shake it out. Now we're going to take the hand weight and we're just going to hold it horizontally. Now we're going to work on our abdominal muscles, our abs. So very important to have proper form when we're doing this. You do not want to hurt your back. We'll talk about form before we move into the movement. So first thing I want you to do, again, if you shift it back a little bit, scoot your hips all the way up to the front part of the chair, and I want you to dig your heels into the floor right in front of you with your toes facing up. All right, you're going to take your hand weight. You remember we flipped it horizontally, and you're going to hold it right in front of your chest. I want you to keep your chin tucked in. So I always say, imagine that you're holding that apple. You're holding that apple right in between your chin and your chest. So you don't want that apple to fall, so we're tucking that chin into our chest. So hold that hand weight right in front of you. Level 1, you're going to lean all the way back, let your shoulders tap the seat, and then come back up. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, you're going to lean all the way back right before your shoulders touch the seat. Then you're slowly going to pull yourself up, making those abdominals work a little bit more. And if you really, really want a challenge today, while you're doing this exercise, you're going to take your hand weight, you're going to bring it above you. It could be right above your head or a little bit at a diagonal. You're going to lean back. Do not let your shoulders touch, and then come all the way back up to a straight back position. All right, so we're going to do 3 different levels, shoulders touching, shoulders not, our hand weight up. We're going to try 12 of those. Remember, keeping that apple right between our chin and our chest, keeping our heels digged into the floor. Ready? Let's go. Take it back. Slowly come back in. Good. 11. And then remember your levels on this one. 10. And lift. 9. And lift. 8. And lift. 7. And lift. 6. And lift. Keep breathing. 5. And lift. 4. And lift. 3. 2 more. 2. Keep breathing. 1. And lift. Relax. Good job. So you should feel that mainly the rectus abdominis, so right here in the middle part of your stomach, your abdominals there. So let's go ahead and place those feet flat on the floor. We're going to take our hand weight now. We're done with that hand weight. And we're going to place it down. So if you didn't have hand weights, great, because we're not using them anymore. Now the rest of our exercises are going to be just body weight, so you should be okay. All right, so now we're switching back to the lower body. So next we're going to work on our quadriceps. So those are those front leg muscles. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our hands on our left thigh. We're going to sit up nice and straight. Now, I call these, they're leg extensions, or you can call them leg kicks. We're going to take our right foot up. So we're going to hold that foot elevated above the floor as high as you feel comfortable. You're going to kick out, lead with your heel, your toes are up. Then you're going to come back in without letting that foot touch the floor. So again, that foot stays up the whole time. Let's try 12 of those. So take your time, and we're going to kick out and in. 11 and in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, last one, kick out, and relax. Good job. Take it out. So you should feel now your quadriceps, maybe a little bit of your hip flexor, maybe even your glute. Now we're going to try that on the opposite side. Now remember, for this exercise to be effective, you really want to scoot your hips up to the front part of the chair so you're not with your back leaning against the chair for support. So you're working a little bit harder. So now let's take your hands on your right thigh. Sit up nice and straight. Now we take our left leg up, foot nice and flat. We're going to kick out, leave our heel toes up. Slowly come back in. Good. 11 and in. 10. Take your time. 9. Feel that right here. 8. 7. Keep breathing. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. Out. In. And relax. Good job. All right, take it out. All right, so we've done our seated exercises now. So now we're just going to do a couple exercises standing, and then we'll be done. So I want you to grab some water. Hopefully you're still feeling great. We're going to stand up, and I want you to get behind your chair if you need it for support. So stand up. You're going to get behind our chair. All right, so of course I'm going to stand to the side of my chair just so you can see my legs. I'm just going to move it to the side here. All right, so again, you're behind your chair because that's what it's there for. It's there for support. So I'm going to be utilizing it to hold on to as well. So now we're going to continue with the lower body work, and we're going to work on the outer thigh and the hip. All right, so we're going to do an outer thigh leg lift. We're going to take a slight bend in your right knee because that's going to be supporting all your weight, so you don't want to straighten out that leg and lock it out. We just have a little bit of a bend in it. Again, standing up nice and straight. You're going to take your left leg. You're just going to kick out to the side and then come back in. That's it. So you don't want to kick over so that you're leaning over or breaking your posture to get your leg up higher. You want to keep your back, your spine in one line, kick that leg out as high as you feel comfortable, and then come back in. All right, so level one, again, you keep a slight bend in that right knee. Level one, you're just going to kick out, come in, and let that foot touch the floor again. Level two, if you want to make it a little bit harder, I kick out, I come in, see my foot hovers above the floor, it never quite comes back to the floor again. So level one, the foot touches. Level two, the foot hovers. If you want to make it even harder and work a little bit on balance, so that you're still steady, you can do that whole thing without the foot touching, without holding on. So I want you to pick a level you feel comfortable with, and we're going to try 12. All right, so either foot touches, foot doesn't, or don't hold on. All right, you ready? Let's go. Take it out and in. 11, 10, good. 9, keep breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Out, in, and relax. Whew, take it out. I feel that in my hips, all right? So now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, you can stay behind your chair. I'm just going to bring my chair over so I can come to the other side of my chair without stepping on my legs. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. Holding on to that chair if you need to. Now we're putting a slight bend in the left knee because that's supporting all our weight. Same thing, level one, foot touches. Level two, foot hovers. Level three, do not hold on. All right, pick your level. All right, ready? Let's go. Take it out and in. 11, 10, 9, 8, the balance isn't as good. 7, so I'm holding on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Take it out. Ooh, all right, so that gets those hips. All right, next, we're going to work a little bit on balance, and we're going to work a little bit on the calf. So I'm going to come a little bit forward so you can see me better. So now, again, you're behind your chair if you need to hold on to because we are going to work on balance now. We're just going to do heel raises. So we're going to lift our heels off the floor, and then we're going to come back down. That's it. We're just lifting the heels up and down. Now, level one, you can do it holding on to the chair, up and down. Level two, of course, you can bring your arms down to the side, and you don't have support. So we're just lifting the heels up and down, nice and controlled. Let's try 12 of those. Ready? Let's go. Lift your heels up and come down. 11 and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze those calves. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, think you can hold the last one. Everybody lift up. Can you hold it? 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. All right, so you should feel a nice squeeze in your calf. Maybe you feel that in your hamstrings. Very good. All right, so now we're going to come back to our chairs. So everybody should be nice and good. Go ahead and grab some water if you need to. Hopefully your number on the scale has come down a little bit, maybe you said 4. All right, so let's go back to our chairs. So I got my chair behind me. All right, so now we're just going to do some stretches. So you should feel nice and strong after we did all those strength training exercises. So what we're going to do for our first stretch, we're going to do our hamstring stretch. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to place them back on our left side. We've done this before in class. Now we're going to straighten out our right leg, dig our heels to the floor with our toes up. Hands on that left side, we're going to lean forward at our waist. When we lean forward, again, we feel that stretch from the back of the thigh to the back of the knee. Again, make sure you scoot your hips up to the front part of the chair, and I want you to hold that stretch. If you need a deeper stretch, just lean a little bit further. So lean into it as much as you can. Remember, it should not be painful, but you should feel that muscle stretching. Hold it and breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, let's slowly roll it up. Place that foot flat, switch your hands to the other leg. Let's straighten out that left leg, dig the heels to the floor with the toes up. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, lean forward at the waist. Feel the stretch from the back of the thigh to the back of the knee. Hold. If you cannot feel that stretch, lean forward a little bit more. Now slowly lift up, place that foot flat on the floor. Now I want you to take your arms down to the side of your body. Your palms are facing forward. You're going to reach your arms back, slightly back behind you. Keep your fingertips pointing down. Look straight ahead. As you keep reaching those fingertips down toward the floor, you want to feel that stretch in the top part of the arm, the bicep. Hold that stretch. Again, look straight ahead, chest up. Now we're going to take our hands and we're going to grab the back of the chair. So if you don't have a metal little part back like here, just grab toward the back or close as you can to the back. And we're going to push our chest forward, our shoulders back. We're going to lift our head and chin and just slowly look up toward the ceiling. As we do that, we're opening up our chest, squeezing our shoulder blades together, and we just want to feel that stretch across our chest. Now let's look straight ahead, bring those arms down to the side. Then just take a deep breath in and lift the arms up. And just place the palms or the fingertips on the upper back, just to where you feel comfortable. Try not to force it. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. And you want to feel the stretch in the back of the arms, the triceps here. Now relax those arms down to the side. Now again, we're sitting up nice and tall. Next, we're going to stretch out our lower back. So what I want you to do, I want you to take your left hand across your lap, press it on the outside of your right thigh. And I want you to slowly twist your stomach, your rib cage, and your chest toward the right side wall. And just go ahead and slowly rotate your head. So now we feel that nice light stretch in our lower back. Keep breathing. Now let's slowly come back to center. We're going to do that exact same thing on the other side. So now my left hand hangs down to the side. My right hand comes across my lap. I'm going to slowly twist, lightly pressing my right hand into my left thigh. Rotating the stomach, the rib cage, and the chest. Now slowly come back in. Very good. Last couple stretches, we're just going to stretch out the neck. So I want you to slowly take your right ear to your right shoulder. As you actively press your right ear to your right shoulder, you feel the nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Hold that stretch. Now let's slowly bring your head back to the center. Now we're going to take our left ear to our left shoulder. Feel that stretch in the right side of our neck. So keep the shoulders down. Try to get that left ear to meet the left shoulder. Slowly bring the head back to center. Now we're going to rotate the head and turn it so that our chin is over our right shoulder. So we're just turning, looking to the side as much as we can. Let's come back to center. Now we're going to look to the opposite side, chin over the shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Now let's all take a deep breath in through our nose, lift our arms up and above our head. Exhale, let those arms fall slowly down to the side. Let's do it one more time, nice and easy. Deep breath in and lift. Slow, exhale out lower. All right, thank you so much for tuning in with us today. Remember what I mentioned in the beginning of class. Remember, we are promoting our Heart and Soul 5K walk, run, charity run this year. So make sure that you go to HighPointRegionalHealthFoundation.com or search High Point Regional Health Foundation in your favorite search engine. Go to the website, you'll see Heart and Soul 5K, click on it, and you'll be able to sign up for our virtual run walk. So remember, it's completed at your own pace from October the 24th through October the 31st. And you can do it in your favorite area, and again, it'll benefit a great, great foundation, which helps support funds, scholarships for our wonderful, wonderful Heartthrive program that helps heart patients and pulmonary patients get the rehabilitation they need. Okay, so thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, you can always give us a call, 878-6221. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, a great rest of their day. I hope you stay well and stay safe. Thank you for joining us.